Now it's time we go the 180. You don't have to climb the highest mountains, for all you're looking for is within you. Open the eyes of your mind, your ears and mouth, as I sing my song. Open the eyes of your mind, your ears and mouth, as you hear my words. Oh, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day. I'll be waiting, I'll be home. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day. I'll be waiting, I'll be. We still live in yesterday. Many today the waste away, but nevertheless it's never late. Oh, see the times have changed. I thought you knew that these words would never ever wait for you. The water's gone past times of fighting, so drop your guns and your swords and let us live all as one. We all need love and understanding, so drop your guns and your swords and let us live all as one. Oh, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day. I'll be waiting. Oh, I'll be. Across the ocean, it's more than just a goddess. We all need one another. Oh, oh. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day. I'll be waiting for you, for you, you and you. Oh, 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 oh. I'll be waiting for you, every people, wherever you be. It's more than just a color. We all need one another.
People will like us, will like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows with just one groove. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows with just one groove. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows with just one groove. If you see me happy, no the vex for me. I don't pay my dues, I don't get problem with anybody. I define money, you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch me. We are happy fellows, we just want you. People will like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people. Happy fellows, we just want you. We like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one group. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one group. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. Trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows, we just one group. If you see me happy, no the vex for me. I don't pay my dues, I don't get problem with any. Everybody, now God they brother. If he easy do it, I know God like to chop your bitterness. Don't be my job at all. Just now God they brother. If he easy do it, I know God like to chop your bitterness. Happiness be my own. us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one group. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one group. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people. chop your bitterness. Happiness, my own. We like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, strike and cruise. We're happy fellows, we just one group. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, strike and cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one group. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows, we just one group. If you see me happy, no the vex for me. I don't pay my dues, I don't get problem with anybody. I define money, it been hard for me, but I know these blessings go reach everybody. Now God they run up, if he easy do it. I know God like to chop your bitterness. Don't be my job at all. Cause now God they run up, if he easy do it. I know God like to chop your bitterness. Happiness, my own. us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, serious strikers cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious strikers cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows, we just one groove. We like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, strikers cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, strikers cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows, we just one group. If you see me happy, no the vex for me. I don't pay my dues, I don't get problem with anybody. I define money, it been hard for me, but I know these blessings go reach everybody. Now God they brother, if he easy do it. I know God like to chop your bitterness. Not be my job at all. First time God they brother, if he easy do it. I know God like to chop your bitterness. Happiness my own.
don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows who just
us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows, we just one groove. We like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows, we just one group. If you see me happy, no the vex for me. I don't pay my dues, I don't get problem with anybody. I define money, it been hard for me, but I know these blessings go reach everybody. Now God they brother, if he easy do it. I know God like to chop your bitterness. Don't be my job at all. Cause now God they brother, if he easy do it. I know God like to chop your bitterness. Happiness my own.
It's not that serious, try catch me. We are happy fellows, we just
And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we're happy people, happy fellows, we just want to. We like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, strike and cruise. We're happy fellows, we just one groove. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, strike and cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows, we just one group. If you see me happy, no the vex for me. I don't pay my dues, I don't get problem with anybody. I define money, it been hard for me, but I know these blessings go reach everybody. Now God they brother, if he easy do it, I know come life to chop your bitterness. Don't be my job at all. Trust now God they brother, if he easy do it, I know come life to chop your bitterness. Happiness my own. We like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, strike and cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, strike and cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows, we just one group. chop your bitterness. No be my job at all. First time God be runner. If he easy do it, I know come life to chop your bitterness. Happiness be my own. We like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We're happy fellows with just one groove. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows with just one groove. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows with just one group. If you see me happy, no the vex for me. I don't pay my dues, I don't get problem with anybody. I define money, it been hard for me, but I know these blessings go reach everybody. Now God they run up, if he easy do it. I know come life to chop your bitterness. No be my job at all. First time God they run up, if he easy do it. I know come life to chop your bitterness. Happiness be my own. us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows, we just one groove. If you see me happy, no the vex for me. I don't pay my dues, I don't get problem with anybody. I define money, it been hard for me, but I know these blessings go reach everybody. Now God they run out, if he easy do it. I know come life to chop your bitterness. No be my job at all. Cause now God they run out, if he easy do it. I know come life to chop your bitterness. Happiness my own.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I don't know if anyone can hear me. If you can hear me, you can just use the chat box to respond to me and just let me know that you can hear me. It's I'm so excited to be here today. It's another opportunity for us to do the hacking back and forth. You know what we do. You know how we do it, right? Awesome. It's another beautiful day. It's day two of HTML, hack the morning language, and I am here with my tools to do a lot of hacking from our guest speakers today. So I don't know if that is the case with you. I don't know if you are also prepared to do some hacking, right? Glean from them because today's speakers are also loaded. But before we dive right into that, I want to know those who are in the chat box. As usual, just go to the chat box and say, my name is Adwale, and I'm joining from here or I'm joining from Ibiza. Once again, okay, today let's not do Ibiza today, right? I'm joining from I don't know where to pick from, right? Okay, I'm joining from the Love City, Paris, France, right? Just let us know where you're joining from. Feel free to just put that in the comment section. And you know, while I was preparing for today, I was just thinking that okay, if okay, maybe that will be the question that we use as our icebreaker, right? If you get to have let's say $1 million now, what will be the first thing you would do? Like I was just thinking, in my head, what will I do? What will be the first thing I would do? So he said some of the things of you are gonna type is not the first thing you would do because I know you people. When you get to me, I'm gonna go lodge, right? So let's get some response in the comment section. So I'm sure I am not here alone, right? Please, if you can hear me clearly, just let me know. Oh, my name is this. I am joining from here. My name is Janet. I'm joining from here. My name is Stella. My name is Felix. Just put your name in the comment section and let us know where you are joining from. Just give me a few minutes. Okay. Yes, you're welcome. Welcome, everyone. Sincerely, I'm excited. Good to be here again. Sincerely, like I was literally waiting for 7 p.m. I was just seated waiting, doing all of that things, and at the back of my mind, just waiting for 7 p.m. Playing from Nigeria, yes, excited to be here. It's also good to have you around. Um, Tammy, it's always also good to have you present with us. Glad to be here, Toelin. Thank you also for joining. So I asked the question, right? Thank you for everyone that has responded. I asked the question. I said, if someone just should I use someone's sense card because is it possible in this country? Or someone just okay, I had a story today of someone that was given an inheritance from someone that is not even his family, right? So this person just woke up and felt like, oh, I think I love the way this guy just handles family generally. I think I want to make him one of my heir to my inheritance. Like boom, and you just came up into $1 million, right? So let's take it that way. So you were just um, named as one heir to one of the $1 billion richest men kind of get kind of family, and you are just opportune to get $1 million from the vast amount of inheritance that person is on. So what will you do with that amount? What will be the first thing? No, let me not say what will you do. What's the first thing you are going to do with $1 million? What is the first thing? It might not be the whole million, it might just be a fraction. What will be the first thing you will do? I want to know. Please go to the comment section and tell me. For me, oh, hey, God, hope I will not be sounding like I'm a spendthrift. But let's hear from people first. Before you hear my own, I think I'm the moderator. I should keep my own for the last. So, what will be the first thing you would do, right, before we start preparing for the first session that we're going to be going into? Please use the comment section. What is that first thing you're going to do if you have $1 million sitting in your bank account? How much is that, sir? Let me even assist you to calculate what $1 million looks like in Nigerian naira. Because that's like the first thing everybody does when they say $1 million. So please, I would love to hear investment in a startup. Ha, awesome. Investment. Maybe I would think about investment. Well, it's a good one. Thank you very much, Adewale, for that. Investment in a startup, right? I will still invest. But thing, the first thing that you would do, like I said, it might not be the whole million, but something. What's the first thing? But let me calculate. Like I said, I won't give you people what $1 million looks like in naira. Let's use 1,550. Hey, wait, even my calculator decided to put it in index form, right? So let me see. Are you serious? Whoa, that's a billion plus. Okay, investment in the startup. Thank you. Please, I want to hear more. I want to hear more, please. So what will you do if you have $1 billion sitting in your account? Thank you very much. I will invest. All these people saying investment. Well, okay, I think I understand. We have started acting this money language, right? All the way from yesterday. So definitely it's going to change your mentality, right? Maybe someone that is just coming in that has not participated in the class yesterday might be looking into, yeah, just gonna lodge in a quiet Atlantic for 6 months. But we that we have participated in the class yesterday, yes, investment, how to multiply it is what is coming to my head now. How can I transform that $1 million into $2 million? Like tap investment in startups, right? In stocks and crypto. That is for people that have started hacking this thing. You understand? Because see, the truth of the matter is that $1 million, if not put to good use, will finish one day. That's the truth. Let me just tell you the facts now. Don't think that the moment you enter into $1 million, if you don't use your head, it is going to get exhausted. You need to know that. So please, um, thank you very much for those that have responded. I think I don't want to go waste so much time so that we manage time today. Maybe we'll just be diving into the first session. Thank you very much, like I said, for those that responded. Beautiful responses, and then definitely we are getting there, right? We're going to be using $1 million for investment. We are getting there. We are doing this. So, so the first aspect of, or the first segment we're going to be going into today of Hack the Money Language. It's just the same way we did yesterday. We're going to be having Mr. Kaidi Samuel come on board to come and prepare the ground, right? I think that was like the literal meaning of what he did yesterday, and he's going to be doing the same today. Like just to prep us so that our minds and our expectations are like heightened, right? So Mr. Kayode Samuel is going to be quite knowledge of what hacking the money language entails. So I want people to sit back. I want everyone to sit back, feel relaxed. Don't worry. Today's ride is going to be massive. Going to be really, really massive. So I don't know if Mr. Kayode Samuel is present now and is ready for us to come and prep us, prime us, set that stage for us to come and again, come and you get what I'm saying? So just sit back, relax. I can assure you it's gonna be a wonderful session. Today's session is loaded. I've seen the list of or the names of those that are coming on board, and it is massive, really, really massive. Without wasting much time, please, I want to leave the floor for Mr. Kyle Samuel. I don't know if he's ready. Okay, awesome. I think he's coming on board soon. Okay, I think he's coming up now. So, like I said, he's going to just prep us. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Kyle Samuel. It's good to have you. And then you
Good
have the
evening,
floor.
sir. Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, Mr. Wally. Thank you so much for doing a great job moderating these sessions. Good evening, everyone. I trust that you're having a very wonderful evening, and I also hope that you had a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining us yesterday. It was a truly amazing time we had, from my session to that of Favor Gazi and to that of Mr. Atom. I'm very certain that we gleaned one or two from all of the session that was had, and we are well on our journey to hacking the money language. Now, for a disclaimer, and it's a valid disclaimer, we are not saying that by tomorrow you're going to be worth $1 million. What we are saying is that through every of these single lessons and information that you're getting through the Hack the Money language, you are rewiring your mindset. You are rewiring your mindset. That's what we hope to do. That's why we said hack the money language, right? We want to come in to the back end, not the front end, not what is seen, because what is seen many times can be deceptive. People unconsciously, people unconsciously are being influenced by what is happening in their back end, even when it comes to finances. Today, I was watching a video of Patrick Bet David, and he was with um, a young person, and was going to employ the person. He offered the person a job because this particular young person said that I had not worked for a long time, right? And the next thing that happened was that this person started giving Patrick Bet David, who is a renowned entrepreneur, started giving him reasons for why he was not going to take up the job. But I thought you said that you've been jobless for quite a long while. Why aren't you jumping at this opportunity for a job? What that guy did not just realize was that there were models on the back end that were already influencing his actions. So it is our hope and our expectation that through this event, your mind would be altered and positioned in the right way for you to start making serious money moves. Serious money moves. And we're going to do this together. So thank you so much for joining. It's a pleasure to have you here. We're so glad to have you. Yesterday, I began sharing with us about Hack the Money Language, and I told us three things which I learned from my own lesson when it comes to money. If you can just type it in the comment section. I'm also watching here, so I'd like to see from the comment section. Just share with me some of the things, the lessons I told you yesterday that I have learned from money. I said money has, and money has this. So three things. Let me hear from you. Let me know that you're following. So just type that in the comments. I'd like to see that. All right, I'm waiting for our responses. I'm waiting for our responses. The three lessons I shared with us yesterday from my own personal story that I learned when it comes to the subject of money. Yes, thank you so much, Timmy. Money has a language. Somebody else, do you want to share something? Money has a language. Shared with us that money has no loyalty. It is principled. Money has no loyalty. It is principled. So it would not shift its position because it has any sentimental attachments to you. Money would not do that. If you do not stick to its principles, it would not come to you. So money has no loyalty. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Then I said money moves in the direction of value. I hope that we remember that. So anywhere you see value, you're going to find money gravitating towards it. I wanted us to run that back again because what I'm going to be sharing with us today is closely related to all of those things that I mentioned yesterday. Right. So when we talk about the subject of money, yes, money moves in the direction of value. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's get right into our subject for today, understanding the money language. Now, when we talk about the subject of money and we talk about the principles of money, everybody already knows what you have to do to get money. One of the ways is that you have to earn money. Now, when we talk about earning money, I'm not saying earning money as per through a job or through a business. For some people, the way they earn money is by asking, begging for it, whichever way they are earning money. But there is a mindset that sponsors someone to get to a point where all the person thinks about is, look, I'm not going to work for money anymore. I'm just going to beg for money. It's a mindset that that person has. It's a mindset. It's an entitlement that the person feels like, let other people work, let me beg for the money from them. And whatever I make from it, I'm going to be fine with it. But what does that tell you? Is that person earning money or not? The person is earning money. So ordinarily, we expect that that person should still have a way of engaging the money that they earn to multiply it, to put themselves in a much better space, a much better place. Why does that happen? Would that not happen many times? We're going to get right into it. So when we talk about the principles of money, there are certain principles that are widespread and a lot of people know about it. Number one, you have to earn money. You have to make money. You have to have a skill. You have to have a job, or you have a business, or you're providing value in one way or the other, and people are paying you for it. You are earning money for it. Or you have a gift, you have a talent that you engage and people pay you for it. It is a way of earning money. Now, after you earn money, the next thing that they tell you to do is to save. Is to save. Save the money that you earn. Save a portion of the money that you earn. So you don't just squander all your money on your expenses or spend it on frivolities. you learn to save, right? Another thing they tell you is to learn to invest, multiply your money, put it in another venture, have a side hustle, something that will be bringing in passive income for you. Invest your money. All of these that have become popular notions amongst the money space. Let me tell you something today. They are not just strategies. I want you to begin to see them as characters. I want you to see it as characters. In case you may never realize, the only reason why you are not saving as much as the other friend that you know how to save, it is because it is more of a character than it is a strategy. Did you get that? Have you met certain people that, although they are making money, they don't look like they make money at all? They save a whole lot of the money they make. Now you ask the person, how do you do this? How do you survive? The person just says, it comes natural to me. I just like saving money. I just like keeping money. I don't like spending money. Some people can be going through the worst case. They can be hungry to stupor, and they will still have the the confidence. They will still have the ability to look at their money that is saved and not touch it. Some people don't need to use piggyvest lock to lock their money. The money can be easily accessible. It doesn't mean that they are going to touch it. Now, would you think that that is more of a strategy than it actually being a character, being an habit that somebody has developed over time? Because when we look at it as a strategy, we look at it as something that, oh, this is something that I need to build structure around, and then I begin to have this strategy implemented in my finances. No, it is better when you look at it as an habit that you need to build, a character that you need to have. This way it comes more natural to you. It comes natural to you. Are you still with me? It comes more natural to you. So when you are looking at savings and you say to yourself that, oh, I'm not such a good saver, what you've also told us is that my character is that I spend a lot. I say that I'm not a good saver. I don't like to save money. I like to spend money. Now, there are now two types of people that spend money. Look at this carefully. Somebody is not a saver, but the person makes, for example, let's get practical. The person makes 100,000. All right, are we back now? All right. Let's proceed. Also, so somebody is earning 100,000. Somebody is earning 100,000. The person takes 50,000. The person takes 50,000 to save. Another person, then he uses his 50,000, the other 50,000 on spending. Now, we have two types of people that are now spending. One person takes his money that is spending and he diversifies it into four places. He puts 10,000 into stocks. He puts another 10,000 into investments. He takes another 10,000 to buy a gift for his mentor. Are you still following me? He takes 10,000 to buy stocks, takes 10,000 to buy crypto. He uses 10,000 to buy something for his mentor, buy a gift for his mentor, a surprise gift for his mentor. He takes another 10,000 and puts into crypto. Then the last 10,000, he saves it. He saves it in PiggyVest lock. Now another person takes 50,000 as a whole and just saves it entirely in PiggyVest. One other person now takes 50,000 and spends it, or the entire 100,000 you receive, he spends it totally. Are we seeing the different kinds of spenders? Here we have someone who spends entirely 100,000. Here we have one person who saves 50,000 and spends 50,000 on their needs. Here we have somebody who spends 50,000 on their needs, but the 50,000 that the person took to be savings, the person diversified his savings. He invested 10,000 in crypto, invested 10,000 in somewhere else, and 10,000 he used that to buy something for his mentor, investing into relationships. Now the person that has spent 50, this person now, the third person, he has spent a total of 9,000, but it doesn't look like if he has spent at all. It looks like this person has been more strategic with his future. So do you understand why it is more of a character thing than it should be a strategy? Because when it's a character, it's going to come more natural to you. It's going to be your next habit. You are building yourself up and saying, this is the person I want to be. I shared with us yesterday that one of the reasons why these strategies are important is not because of people say, oh, if I save 1,000 naira every month, if I am committed to saving 1,000 naira every month, at the end of the month, I have just 12,000. That's a measly 12,000. You are closer to wealth than somebody who did not save that 12,000 at all. As an habit, you are closer to wealth than somebody who did not save at all, because that person is not committing to building a saving culture. The person is not having a saving habit, a saving character. So personally, that was also something I told myself that, look, this is one aspect you need to improve on. When it comes to investment, I am quite not risk averse. So I am open to taking my 50,000 that I want to save. Instead of saving that 50,000, I'll say, you know what? Let me put this into crypto. Let me put this into investment. Let me buy this new coin. Let me look at this new business, and put 10,000 into it if this person can allow for that. So those are investment strategies, but I am not saving as per saving money that
Um, I don't know if you can hear me. Um, please, if you can anyone hear me? If you can hear me, just okay. Okay. I think Mr. Kayode Samuel is having issues with his network, right? Because he's giving out some very, very solid points, right? Difference between savings and investment, like why you need to be sure as to which you want to go for, right? So savings and investment, which do you think is even the better option, right? I think Mr. Kayode Sama already showed that he has. Okay, I think he's coming back. He has even explained um which of them is the better option. Savings. Okay, welcome, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, I think he's back. Okay, over to you, please, Mr. Kayode Sama. Go ahead.
They do not want us to have the money language, but we are going to have this language, whether they like it or not. Whether they like it or not, we are going to hack it. Right. So thank you guys so much for still staying tuned. So, like I was saying, you can see the rationale that follows all of this. Number one, you're earning. Number two, when you earn, the question is, what are you doing with what you earn? What is it that would influence how you spend what you earn? What is it that is going to influence how you diversify what you earn? It is an habit. You wonder why people make a lot of millions, a lot of money, and they don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with it because it is an habit. It's something that, people make money, and sometimes the money gets to a certain level, and the next thing is, no, let me start indulging in some frivolous stuffs. Now they think it's ordinary, they think it's just normal, but it's, if you trace, you will find where the root cause actually lies. You'll find where the root cause actually lies, right? So let's quickly move on. Secondly, when we talk about money, there is the relationship side of money. There is the relationship side of money. I'm just setting the flow so that when the other speakers come, they'll build on this, and you would understand, you know, how much more to engage all of the things you'll be learned. You'll be learning. I beg your pardon. The relationship side of money. There is nobody that is wealthy without doing something that inspires a relationship between themselves and many people. There is nobody that is wealthy. There is nobody that is wealthy that they are not doing something that inspires a relationship between themselves and many people. about that breaking transaction, you know what? Let me just quickly tie all of this together. Let me quickly tie all of this together. So the relationship side of money. If you recall, when I was giving my example, I talked about somebody who, when he's spending, he takes 10,000 naira out of his money and invests it in buying a valuable gift for his mentor. It will celebrate. It's relationship. It's relationship. It's understanding that there is a relationship side of money. And look, in our world today, in our world today, that is one of the ways people are making crazy amount of money. It is strictly on a friendship and relationship based connection. People are building social media following not for anything, but for because of their business and the product they want to sell. But they have understood that there is now a sentimental value that is attached to having relationships with people. A lot of people following you online. It is capital now. It is capital now for those that know how to engage it. So between a customer and a seller, we see a relationship. A seller builds more relationship with his customers, with how his or her customers. It is a relationship. So for as many relationships that seller can be able to manage and multiply, it is going to have a way of reflecting in their finances. Between a skilled person and a client, it is a relationship. The reason why you are going to get more referrals than you are currently getting, it is because of relationship. So the next time you consider that you are broke, maybe you should look around your circle and ask yourself, how people centered am I? How people centered am I? What am I really doing that is bettering the lives of people on a large scale? What am I really doing that is bettering the life of people on a large scale, or has the ability to, or is tending towards it? This person with an app, and that app, a lot of people adopted it, and that's how I became a billionaire. It was because people resonated that app, whether or not it is a direct relationship or not. There is a relationship there. There's a relationship there. So quickly, to all of this together, I want you to start looking inwards. When we talk about hacking the money language, it starts with looking inwards. You are looking at yourself. What are my habits? How do my habits sponsor my money game? How do my habits sponsor my money game? How does my habits sponsor and influence how I relate with money? How does my, some of us, we are doing business, we are already in certain spaces, but we don't yet know that the only thing holding us back is because we have not learned to draft to gravitate towards the relationship side of money. We've not learned to build relationships with people, establish relationships that will continually cause that value and money will come your direction. So look inwards. If that is the only thing you get after this event, is that you would look inwards. When it comes to hacking the money language, I am looking inwards. That was yesterday's. Yesterday was on the aspect of knowledge. Yesterday's one was on the aspect of knowledge. How much do I know about money? How much am I committing to learning about money? Today's one is about the relationship with money. It's not just about saving and investing. Example, for a very good example, if you're going to invest in the right stocks and the right coins that are going to give the biggest the biggest yield, it's going to come by someone who deems it fit enough to give you that information. Somebody is going to tell you to get on early in investing in this, and when you put the money and then it becomes a big yield, it falls back on relationship. The thing you don't know, you currently don't know about money. If somebody shared you this link and you're hearing this now, you're learning this now, that person has contributed to you upping your money game, because the person gave you something of value, and that is a relationship too. So if that's all you get, look inwards. As the speaker speak, look inwards. Where do I need to make changes? Where do I need to make adjustments? How much do I know about this? How many friends do I have that I have deposited well enough in them that I am confident that in a year or two they are going to be worth this amount, and I'll be able to draw out to because of what I have invested in them. The people relationship is a big part of the money making thing. It's a big part of it, and I trust that we would start making those changes where we need to. So thank you very much, so much. Thank you for having me. I'll still here continue with the session. If you have any questions for me, I'm still here to also answer them. Over to you now, Mr. Wally.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Kayode Samuel. Sincerely, I did not see that relationship side of money coming. I didn't see it coming at all. But that was very, very profound. Thank you very much for that. Uh, that is just to let us know that it's not just about investing or positioning yourself. It is beyond all of that. We still need to understand that the essence of us having some money sometimes is to broadcast some kind of relationship. You just need to do that. Having that understanding, you would know that you'll be able to maximize that um, amount, that money that has come into your hands. If you look at
Yeah.
all of these top billionaires, you would see there's a level of relationship that comes. These guys
Yes, hundred
have a
percent.
circle. That is why you have clubs. If I'm correct, all these
Yeah.
BB clubs that we have, all these Harvard clubs in Nigeria, Ikoyi clubs, all of these clubs. Some oh god, I don't know. I'm taking my head because a lot of things are done from that table of relationship even before they start getting out. So relationship is very, very important. Thank you very much, Mr. Kayode Samuel. That was profound, and I love the way you usually come in to just whet our appetite and prepare us for what is to come. Thank you very much. That was profound. So I don't know. You can also please every one of us listening to me now. You can also appreciate Mr. Kayode Samuel um via the chat. Just say thank you because he just demystified a lot. Like I said, I did not see that relationship part of money coming at all. I didn't see it coming. So if you have questions for him, please just put it in the chat box to get him to answer all of those questions. But towards the end, we can just tie everything together. So you can see what we are saying. There's a language to money that is a relationship centered. That is what we are saying. So there's all of these things you will not see it out there, right? Nobody come and tell you that okay, you need to build some very important relationships. Oh, I don't know what to say now. I don't know what to say. Let me not waste too much time because there's still a lot to do. So as usual, please, if you are listening to me, one of the very good thing you can do for me, right? I don't need you to send me money, please. The very best thing you can do for me now is to just subscribe to the channel, subscribe to this channel, Better X for Growth, subscribe, like this particular videos that we are doing now, please, and send it out to your friends to also follow us so we can keep doing all of these wonderful things. It's very, very important. So, like I said, I don't want to waste time. We have a lot to do. I'm going to be bringing up the second speaker, and don't mind me. I did start talking about this session yesterday. That was a mistake on my own part. But this session is talking about how to diversify. Mr. Kayode Samuel mentioned something about diversifying your income. Very, very important. So how to diversify and multiply your earnings. It is very, very important. Though with this era that we are in Nigeria, for those of you that are in Nigeria, me, I'm not in Nigeria, you need to ensure that you're not just waiting on one stream. You need to diversify. So how to diversify and multiply your earnings. So that is going to be okay. Okay, so information reaching me now is that we don't have that speaker on board. But don't worry, he's still gonna come in. He's still gonna come in. So let us leave diversifying for now and bring up the next session, the next speaker. This also is very, very important. It's very, very important. See, you guys are pulling my ear. It is very, very important. So please don't sleep on it. So the next session is going to be introduction to the stock market. Introduction to the stock market. We were talking about, or Mr. Samuel was talking about, the difference between savings and investing, and how it's important for us to even do more investing and savings, right? Allow me to paraphrase some of his words, even though he might not have said it that way. But it's very, very important. I'm pulling my ear now. Invest. Okay. So, introduction to the stock market, and this particular speaker that is coming on board to say this, like always, is coming to speak from a wealth of experience. I would even just say to him now, if he's listening to me, please sir, just share with us some of your experience. I even, because I know him personally, and I can tell you he has that wealth of experience when it comes to the stock market. This is not fabu. This is not go and I even benefited from it. Some of his teachings have benefited from it. So don't sleep on it. Don't allow network debar you from it. So without wasting much time, I want to welcome Mr. Adewale David as he comes on board to talk tell us about the stock market and how to navigate that market, because it is also a language. You need to know abi bonjour and salut. You need to know the introduction to it. So Mr. Adewale David is here. He's the founder of A's A3 Hub, if I'm correct. Yeah, it's awesome. Nice to meet you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? Awesome, awesome. So you have the floor. I think you are still muted. Okay, awesome. You have the floor,
Can you hear me now?
and please do justice to. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. I'm sure everyone can hear you loud and clear. Please do justice to all that you want to do. Thank you.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. Good evening, and I want to say thank you to Beta Hex for having me around for this conference. It's such a great privilege to be here. So I want to thank the management of Beta Hex. The board of directors and board of trustees, and the founder also for the privilege. And I want to also thank the moderator, Mr. Wale. It's good to have you. Thank you for moderating well. So the previous speaker, I want to say thank you to Mr. Kayode Samuel. That was a great session. About relationship. That's part of hacking the money language. So I would like to have my slides. I would like to have my slide. Okay, so for people that are joining, I just want you to type in the comment section that you're here, and I want to know if I'm talking to. Because I love when I talk and people. I love an interactive conversation. And I want you to just type, "I'm here. I'm here with you." So just go to the comment section. Just type, "I'm here with you. I'm here with you. I can hear you, sir." Okay, why my slide? Before it actually comes up. So. Um, Okay, so we have that. So for my assignment here is very very simple. It's the theme for the conference is hacking the money language. And we've had a lot of people, a lot of speakers, come in the past. Yesterday was the first day, and we've had Favor Gazi, we've had Emmanuel too, spoke about positioning. That session was great. I was online also. And today we spoke mainly about, relationship, as a core factor, that brings money your way. So for my session, so it's add the money language, it's increasing the value and saving the future. So next slide. Next slide. Okay, I'm waiting for my slide. I'm waiting for the next slide. Okay, so this is the beginning. This is the beginning of the journey. If you say my session is just introduction to stock, so I don't just want to just dive into, oh, what is stock. I don't want to feed you with all those parlance, all those languages, about the terminologies of stock, because it won't do you any good. It's a foundation. Just think with me for a second. We have, if you want to build a house, we have the first way to start is the foundation. Then you start from there, from feeling you dig the foundation, you feel, then you begin to, you erect the structure, you take it to the lintel level, you do all those stuff. So I don't want to bore you. I don't want to give you the whole house. I just say, come and take the house. I want to start from the foundation. So, and the beginning. So I target the beginning. So what's the problem? And versus who is the problem? So when it comes to money, eh, it's always about what and who. So what's the problem? Is it the money or your financial habits? Uh, so what's the problem? I just want you to think about it. It's just a question that you have to just give a deep thought into. You have to just think back. Think about what's the main cause. The main cause of your problem. The main cause of your problem. What's the main cause of your problem? So what's the main cause of your problem? It's about, like, okay, is it the money that is the problem, or is it just my habits? And who is the problem? Is it you, or the system? So we'll find out. Let's go. Next slide. Next slide. So this beginning is just to give you an overview, a penetration into questioning yourself. What's the problem? Is it myself? Is it the money or my financial habits, my money habits? And who is the problem? Is it me or the system? The system is always there, and you're always there too. The money is always there, and your habit is always there. So we want to just know. So it is all about exchange. So that's it. I know you've heard balance about, money follow values. Money follows value. Yeah, actually, it's about exchange. Understand that there is always exchange at the value chain in the financial space. So there is always exchange at every point in time. In the value chain, there is the value chain in the financial space. There's always an exchange. People are buying, people are selling. There's always, you exchange, service for money. You exchange product for money. So there is always an exchange when it comes to financial space. You exchange advices. You know, word commodity. For money. You're a trainer. That means you trade word. You trade words. So you trade words for money. You just exchange. So there is always an exchange somewhere. You just need to find that exchange. Uh, so the ability for you to now locate the exchange now solely rests on you. So I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. So your job and your skill effect. So there's always an exchange. Like I said earlier, you exchange your job, your skill for money. Hmm? You exchange your job, your skill for money. So take just go with me for a second. For a minute. You have a skill. There's a job you currently do. There's a business you have a business you're running, you have a job that you have currently, and there is an exchange. So you render your gift, your not your gift, because your gift is refined. Skilled is refined gift. Skill is refined gift. People don't normally pay you for your gifting. They pay you for your skill. Skill is always a refined gift. So your job and your skill effect. So there is a point where you've rendered services to people. Maybe you sell anything. You're a nail tech. You have a laundry business. You're a teacher. You're a project manager. You're a product UI UX designer. You're a cybersecurity person. So there is an exchange. You offer your skills, your job, and you get paid. So what your job and skill gives you? Number one, it gives you earning. So You see that salary or wages. So you have people pay you, at the end of your service, at the end of your job. So number two, a short-term security. So what job does is just give you security. So there is an expectation that you always have that at the end of the month, I'm going to get paid, for my work for 30 days. Some of us is going to be for per hour, some of us is going to be per day. So there is earning, and there is a short-term security that it gives, because you know that you have a job. Nobody can just come and tell you, unless you are fired. You just wake up and say, I have a job. You wake up early in the morning. For those people that stay in Lagos, you wake up 4 a.m., you set. So there's a job security. And also, there is and when you have a job, there's something under the job. So you have fear to invest because you rely on salary. So there is a fear. Actually, there is a fear. You have a fear, salary people, skillful people that actually render your skills for money. There is always this sort of fear, that they have, and you can't blame them. It's because of their attitude. There's something we call in investment risk appetite, or risk behavior, or risk attitude. So, and versus the money multiplier effect. So the money multiplier effect is about what actually multiplies your money. And so the money multiplier effect is that you put your money there. Two things happen: is that your money go down or your money goes up. It depends on where you're actually putting your money into. Yeah. So it is against your job. It is not against your job and skill. So the money multiplier effect is not against. It's not telling you not to work. It's not telling you not to be skillful. It's not telling you not to have your business. It's not telling you not to have all those things. So, and it guarantees ROI or interest rates. So there is a guaranteed multiplier effect. You multiply your money. It doesn't give you back your money. It doesn't give you the exact value of your money. Is that it increase your value, or it actually depreciates the value? So there is risk. Multiplier effect. There's a risk. There's always a risk involved. Just for the job and skill, effect, no risk. You have a job to yourself. You have a job to yourself. So for the multiplier effect, there's a risk. So the next thing is, who are you willing to forgo? Who and what, are you willing to forgo? So it should be who and what are you willing to forgo? So this will take me to my next slide. So I just want to know, I love engaging, when I teach. I want to know if you're following me. Just type, I am with you. Just tell me anything, that you've learned so far, something that I've said that, it's actually tells about your current attitude and current behavior. Go to the chat box and just tell me what you've learned so far, what I've said. People don't get paid for your gift, you are paid for your skill. Okay, that's fine. Adunia Bay. So do we have any other person? I just want you guys to go to the chat box. I want to know if I'm communicating, to people, because when I talk, I love response, and I love response a lot, when I talk and when I get to train people. I want to know if I have people, that are listening. So please, I have someone who said people don't get paid, pay you for your gift, to pay you for your skill. Okay. So I said something earlier about opportunity cost. I know you did economics in your secondary school, opportunity cost, opportunity forgone, what you actually forgo. So it's about what are you willing to forgo. So for every money you earn, either from your job or your skill, there are a lot of things, expenses, products, fighting to have it. So let's take, for instance, I think I have some money here with me, some cash. So I have the highest denomination of Nigerian currency here, 1,000 naira. And for this 1,000 naira that is with me, just like the money in your bank account, your salary, the money you get paid for your gig, that client pays you. So for this money, this 1,000 naira you're looking at, there are so many things that are fighting for it, and so many things. So you have the expenses, you have the products, you have the bill, you have the Brazilian hair, you have the rice that you want to eat, that eatery, that shawarma that has been calling you, oh, come on, buy, come on. You're craving shawarma, you're craving yogurt, you're craving that wig, you're craving that shoe, you're craving that anything, you just want to spend. There's so many things contending for this money. So two things are contending for this money, some in the line of spending expenses and some in the line of investment. Yeah? So this money like this now, the ability to forego a aspect, relies on what you are trying to uh, achieve. The ability to forego a part depends solely on what you're trying to achieve. So for every money you earn, so many things are actually fighting for this. It's just like two people fighting for the same man, two businessmen fighting for the same contract, two renter fighting for the same house. I must collect it, I must collect it. That's how it is. For everything that you see, for every money that is with you, in your account, in your, it's just a paper. For everything. There's so many things that are actually contending and fighting for it. So who called the shots? That takes me to the next question. Who calls the shots? Is it your bill? Is it you, your expenses, your bills, or your cravings? So who called the shots? There's some people that once they have this money, once money just touch down like this, next thing that comes to your mind is, whoa, there is this eatery I've been eyeing on the island. Babe, can we go there? Guys, can we go there? There is this Beckins, I think they call it Beckins bag. I think I'm right. So Beckins bag that I'm eyeing, babe, can you buy it? There is this thing, anything, call it any bills, expenses. Who calls the shots? Is it every time money comes into your hand, what always comes to your head? It's, I just want to go and spend the money on something. Or you. So for you to call the shots, there is a lot of things that have to come into you. To make your money work for you, there are things you need to forego. So there are things to make your money to make this. I can triple this 1,000 naira just to find the right stock that can give me 30% tomorrow, and I'll just invest in it, and I have 3,000 naira. It's very simple, very very simple. This 1,000 naira can turn to 5,000 naira, can turn to 10,000 naira. I've seen that work over time, and I've seen my 1,000 naira in the stock market just go down to 500 and just go back. So let's go. My next slide. I hope you guys are enjoying because I'm giving you practical. Okay. Who control? I don't know why my slide is doing like this. Who control the world wealth? Now, there is a research. We have the baby boomer, we have the Gen X, we have the millennial, we have the silent generation, and we have the Gen Z. Follow me closely. If you're a Gen Z here or a millennial, just follow me closely. We're stepping into going deep now. So the question is not the person, but the generation you actually falls into. So is it baby boomer, people that were born between 1946 to 1964, Generation X, just be finding your spots. Generation X, 1965 to 1980, or millennial, 1981 to 1996, or silent generation, that's pre-1946, or Gen Z, who were born between, between 2012, thereabout. Yeah. So now, let's look at those who control the wealth in the nation, in the world. Baby boomer, according to research. So when it comes to finance, investment, you have to do a lot with data. No, you have to do a lot with data. You have to do a lot with data, a lot. You have to do a lot with data. So baby boomer, they control a shocking revelation, shocking data. Baby boomer control 51.8% of global wealth, and their sources has been real estate, equity, stock, mutual funds, bonds, commercial paper. That has been there, and they control. Imagine people that were born the likes of the Aliko Dangotes, the likes of the Warren Buffett, with Jeff Bezos, this guy, Alibaba Express guy. So we have guys like that. They control 51.8. Just be finding your spots. So this should be ringing a bell in your head now. They control the wealth and see where they actually got their wealth from. I don't want to go into the history, the World War II, after post-World War II, and how that actually affect the housing interest rates and led to the boom in the financial market, and how that so many people just key into it, and that was it. So the Gen X, those people that were born between 1965, so they control about 26 to 28.9, percent, of um, the wealth in the nation. So in the world, so they have like the same way they generated their wealth through the same way the baby boomer. So we have the millennial. They control like 9.4 to 10% of the US wealth. We have the millennial, the silent generation, so they control like 12.5 to like 17% of the wealth. Now Gen Z, this takes me to those people that were born in 1997 to 2012. Gen Z. Now the question is, they are now in a more contemporary uh, generation, a contemporary world, season time, that everything, things that brings wealth have not changed, but a lot of things has changed. Things that brings wealth has not changed over throughout those generations. Look at from the baby boomer to Gen Z and to Gen Alpha, things that will bring money will not change. There is a line. They follow a chain. Check. They follow a chain. Things that generate money, they follow a chain. So for the Gen Z, they were actually privileged to be in the AI era, the machine learning era, the robotic era, the crypto era, the Bitcoin era. They met equity market, stock market, real estate market, the mutual fund market, the financial market, basically, the core foundation of financial market, which is stock market, the mutual bonds, the housing, the real estate interest, system. They met all those ones on ground. Now they morph it into, okay, we're going digital. That's when we have cryptocurrency. We have the likes of the NFT, Ethereum, all those things, in the lights of the crypto world. Next slide, please. So I hope you're getting something. I hope this data is doing something to you, opening your eyes. Now the wealth transfer. So I will tell you, there's a wealth transfer that is going on. And I want, please, sir, yeah, data is king. Can you help me share the picture, I sent to you earlier, please, the control room. Please, can you help me share that? I saw something shocking. I know you guys have seen it, online. The $30 wedding and everything. And when Alinko Dangote gave his speech, he said, he's talking about Mr. Easy. I know you know Mr. Easy and Timmy. He said, knowing that two of you are great, are always very charming, very entrepreneurial. I am sure in the next few years, we'll take a back seat. Note that word. We will take a back seat and call you the richest people on earth. Read that again. I am sure in the next few years, we will take a back seat and call you the richest people on earth. So can you go back to the slide? So there's a wealth transfer going on. If you don't know, now you know. There is a wealth transfer going on. So it's coming from the baby boomer to the millennial, then to the baby boomer and Gen X, now to the millennial. Now, for Gen Z to actually key into it, they need to do a lot of work, because the millennial, just one person in the millennial space controls 2% of the wealth. That's Mark Zuckerberg. Controls 2% of the entire millennial wealth. Just one person. And we still have Elon Musk in that category also. We have people like the NVIDIA CEO, founder of NVIDIA, in that bracket also. So we have the likes of, in Nigeria, we have the Inyaboyejis, we have the Tosin Enyolonja, we have the Kola Aino, we have the Olukunle Shoyinbo. There's a wealth transfer going on. So we have the baby boomer, that's Warren Buffett. We have the Gen X and millennial, that's Mark. Mark Zuckerberg currently owes it alone owes 2% of the millennial wealth. And it is projected that $84 trillion in US wealth. Then this is why US is the financial house, the global financial house. So everything that happens in the US affect the whole economy, the global economy. So the projected at $84 trillion, you know, of UL's wealth, you know, is expected to transfer from boomers and the silent generation to Gen X and millennial by 2045, with $53 trillion from boomers alone. Globally, estimates suggest that $100 trillion could transfer in developed nations. Nigeria is not yet developed. We are not developed. We are developing, according to data. We are developing. So that's to tell you something, that there's something going on too in the developing nations. Wealth is being transferred. And then I will show you some shocking thing. Now, this could make millennia the richest generation in nominal terms by 2045. It means that the wealth that will be transferred with millennia. Remember where we're coming from. Millennials generate their wealth through real estate, stock, equity, VC, venture capital, private equity. That's how they generate their money. Eh? Sorry to say anything, no. They didn't generate their money from crypto, from NFT. There was something that brought their money. Real estate, capital venture, business establishments, investment in startups. That's what brings their money. So this takes me to the next thing. It said the top 10% of boomers, 61 to 69% of their generation wealth, meaning inheritance will largely benefit already affluent millennia. Now, I shared a picture earlier. Dangote says that we will sit back and watch you guys, call you guys, take over the world wealth. It means that for the next generation of billionaires will come from the lineage of the baby boomers and Gen X. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. That the next generation of billionaires, because of what has been established already by their fathers, their wealth will suddenly or increased as a result of inheritance. So what's now the hope? What's your hope on this? Now, I think the next question you begin to ask yourself now, what's my hope? You now have to reflect. I checked the tweet this morning. Someone commented on when Dangote gave the speech. And one guy said, I think it was on Instagram. That guy said, "Waiting my papa they do." Imagine that question. Waiting my papa they do. So in order for your children not to ask you, waiting my papa they do also. Sorry for using pidgin also. Waiting my papa they do. It means that for the guy to say that, it's questioning, come on, you belong to the baby marriage. What were you doing? What were you doing? Why didn't you buy stocks for us? Now, what's your hope in this? Next slide. I'm sharing this data so that when I begin to now talk about the main thing, you'll be able to, take it serious and know that, there was a lot of work from like me. You mean me like this? If I see $1 million now, I know what to do with it. I won't flinch. I told someone, I had a discussion with someone last week. I said, if I have $1 million now, I said, if you come back in the night, maybe you will find maybe 1 million naira left or 2 million naira. Everything gone. And I told him, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm hiring like this. I have so many startups, on my watch list that I just want to invest because I know they are the next unicorn. Mm-hmm. So now risk and reward. Now, risk is a new opportunity. Just think about that for a second. Risk is a new opportunity. For you to crack and hack the money language, for money to multiply, you have to take risk. And risk presents itself. Now, I study insurance. When my 100 level, we always define risk as an adverse effect, until one of my lecturer, now said, risk can have two sides. You can take a risk and be on the opportunity side. So it means that risk is the new opportunity for those that want to create wealth. Risk and reward. I know you've heard about that. Risk is the new opportunity means that businesses, ideas, stock markets, financial space do not present themselves as friendly as it ought to be. They presented themselves as a risky, that's why I tell you, it's a risky venture. Risky venture. A risky adventure to actually go into. So Financial markets, establishing business, in all forms, is actually you embarking on a risk adventure. So when you take that risk, uh, it is the ability to actually crack a new opportunity that can give you money. Because if you don't take the risk, you can't get the opportunity, you can't get the reward. So opportunities are disguised in form of risk. Note that every time you see risk, anytime you see risk, is actually an opportunity in disguise. Eh? Next slide. Next slide. I want to believe that you are actually getting something. So the future. To be in the future of wealth, you have to start building wealth now. So there is a conversation that came up as a result of the book that as a book that Femi Otedola, actually launched, making it big. If you don't have that book, please get it. I've been reading some snippets, on the books, and I was like, what? This guy took risk. Man, he took risk. He took risk. Yeah. So just get that book, making it big. So that was where the NAPO and the NEPO discussion actually came up online. There was a guy that actually brought that conversation. That's why that guy just came and began to like say it is not possible, all those things. So we have the LAPO babe and we have the NEPO. Yeah, the LAPO, I know you know LAPO. People that borrow you money and they begin to call you, where's my money? I'll arrest you, all those things. I have someone that works there as a growth manager, the product growth manager. I don't know if it's online now. LAPO, they'll just call you, hello, where's our money? The NEPO, no stress. They met to us at home. They inherited wealth. They are the generations of the wealthy boomers. Generation of the wealthy Gen X. So we have the LAPO. They always think about saving. Expenses, bills. They just want to pay bills. House rental. I want to buy. Will it shock you that most people that buy expensive stuff like they just buy it for the buying sake, not for thinking, they are actually the LAPO people. They just want to buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. I said something earlier when we started. What's the problem? Is it you? Who is the problem? Is it you or your financial habits? Your habits. You have saving. Saving is good, yeah, but don't encourage it. Expenses. Gambling, yeah, the LAPO, they have long, they sleep now. Yeah, over 2.5, if you're good at analyzing sporty bets and this thing, I swear you're just a financial analyst in disguise. You just need to brush up your technical skills, the technical analysis skills, to be in the financial market. Then we have the Ponzi schemes. If you are a victim of the CBES, say hi in the comment section and don't be shy. We're here to help you. Just say hi. I did CBES. I did MMM. I did MMM. I did MMM, but I didn't actually lose any money. So if you did CBES, just say hi in the comment section. Don't be shy. So you have the NEPO. So the NEPOs, they do shares. They do mutual funds, shares, stock, stakes, equity. The NEPO, they did mutual funds, commercial paper, treasury bills, the real estate shares, and they do real estate. Now, I said earlier that now we are now into it. I said earlier that how the millennials build their wealth, the baby boomer and the Gen X build their wealth is through real estate, equity, stocks, and all. Commercial fund, mutual fund, bonds, name it. Then if you check the same thing, for those that are building wealth now, in the millennial generation, check what they are doing. Check the likes of Elon Musk. Just do your research. I want you to do your research, honestly. Just do your research. Check people that control the wealth now. Millennials that control the wealth now. The under 30 guys that control the wealth now. The over 30 guys that control the wealth now. The world wealth now. Check what they do. I saw a post on Twitter last week, talking about the under 30 guys, that are actually wealthy, part of the wealthiest people on earth. And to shock you that most of them inherited the wealth. We had guys from the family of Reban, the Reban glasses that you wear. So there's like 4 of his children were there, already by inheritance. One was like 5.2%, stake in the company, and he's already wealthy. Imagine. So it's to show you that there is a pattern to hacking the language of money. This should show you that money, there's a pattern to hack it. There's a pattern. There's a way to hack it. You know it. You've been hearing about stock. You've been hearing about real estate. You've been hearing about shares. You've been hearing about mutual funds. And if this is your first time, I want to say congratulations. I know you've been hearing about it. I know you've been hearing about it. I know you've been hearing about it. So this will take me to something, something very interesting. Before I now go to definition of stocks and all, I want you to listen to me carefully. And it is that we don't save to invest. We invest to save. Just think about that for a second. We don't save. Nobody came with this course. It's something that I did my research. I've tested and I know. Anytime you save, you appear late. You arrive late. Anytime you save to invest, you arrive late. It's just like anytime you hear a news, you are late. Anytime you hear a news from a company, you hear a news, you are late. You are late already because that news has happened already. They just came. I will share a story, later on about this. We don't save to invest. We invest to save. So every time you save to invest, you are late. You save, to invest. You don't save to invest. You invest to save. Meaning that when you invest your money, you're safeguarding your money and you are increasing the value. So let's say this 1,000 naira now. If I put this 1,000 naira and drop it in the bank, the max amount this money will yield me annually according to the new CBN interest rates as at 25th of February 2025. It is that it will give me 8.5%. I think I'm eating it hard on some people already. So when I take this money and save it, they give me 8.5% annually. And then I say, I want to buy something. You save for it. That you want to buy a stock. When you come to invest and you save to invest, you appear late. Because at the point where that stock was launched, the mutual fund came out. When you save, you might say, I want to save to buy. You will buy at high price. So we don't save to invest. We invest to save. Meaning that when you invest this 1,000 naira to safeguard it, you are safeguarding it and you are increasing the value. So if you think with me for a second, that you take this money and you invest it in the stock market, 2 things are happening. You're safeguarding this money from spending it on anything, like your wig, shawarma, anything. You're safeguarding it, that's number 1. And number 2, you're increasing the value by putting it in a financial vehicle. So we don't actually save to invest. Anytime you save to invest, you come late. But anytime you invest, we invest to save. You invest to save your future. You invest to save the value and increase the value of the money. You invest to safeguard the money. I talked about opportunity cost earlier. You invest to safeguard the money against anything that might actually be, contending for this money. I hope you're getting me. If you're getting me, please let me know. Let me know. So this will take us to now stock. For the people that have been saving, I'm sorry to break the leg of the table and just leave you the trying to get your balance. Sorry for that. And I hope you actually got what I said there. So when you talk about stock is a type of financial security that represents the ownership in a company. So think for me for a second that there is a company, let's say Dangote Sugar or Dangote group of company. If you have like $1 million now, if you have like $1 million now, and you take that $1 million and take Dangote, I want to buy stock. So there's a difference between stock, shares, and equity. So I'll break it down. Stock is your ownership. This represents your awesome, you know, ownership in a company. So it means that if you buy $1 million worth of shares in Dangote, it means that if that $1 million can get to like 5 million units. So in units, we call it shares. Wholesome, we call it stock. So if you say I want to buy, I want to buy, I want to buy stock, so you do stock. Stock is a wholesome, then shares is in units. Shares in your unit. So it says that when you buy a stock, when you buy a stock, you're buying small pieces, that shares, you're buying it of that company. This means that you can even you can own a stake. So stock gives you the ability to own a stake, in the company. So you can actually buy it through accredited brokers, third parties, fintech companies like Bamboo, Get Equity, and High Invest. So, and we have equity also, equity and stock, equity versus stock versus shares, you know. Um, so, how does one generate money to invest without savings? So, I'll get to that. So, it means that equity versus stock versus shares. Uh, it means that equity represents the whole sum, your value. That's your value, the total value, of your money. It's overall value of your money, and your stock. Like I said, it represents, the whole sum. Let's say you bought uh, uh, what's it called? In unit, we call it shares. In wholesome, we call it stock. I don't know if you get me. So when it comes to equity, also, I've talked about equity, I've talked about stock, and I've talked about shares also. So next, this thing I have to wrap this up now, please. I have to wrap this up. So there's somewhere I'm going just to wrap this up. Okay, please. My next slide, please. Okay, so how do you have the money language? Understand the language. The two languages that money understand and speak are spending and investment. So you have to find it. Spending and investment. So money speaks two languages. So they want you to spend, money wants you to spend, and money wants you to invest. So money is meant to increase value and not depreciate. So how to respond? So is that you save and stock. So when you do savings, how do you, like I said earlier, I was talking about saving and investing. So it means that, so how do you now save? So when you want to save now, you save in stocks. So let's say you can create a structure around it. Let's say number one, you earn 100,000 naira every month. Let's say you have just have a structure of 5,000 naira every month into your stock. Like, let's say 5% of my salary goes straight into my stock. Don't wait to have a lump sum to invest. That your 5,000 every month, 2,000 every month, be investing it into the stock market. If you do that every month for a year, you're building wealth and your money is increasing in value, because as the company performs well in the financial market, it goes up. So when you save in the bank, it gives you 8.25% per year in Nigeria. But when you do stock investments, from 15% to 30%, depending on what you're investing in, mutual funds, commercial paper, stocks, RITs, that's real estate stocks too. So you do that. Next slide, please. To wrap up. So we fly by info. Like Lai always say, info don't be waffle. So know your why. So if you want to invest in stock, know your why, know the reason why you want to invest. So your why is your foundation. Your why is what fuels your commitments into your, increasing, hacking the language of money. Your why determines your risk, determines your risk. So it determines if you want to break free, want to join into the wealth, those that control the wealth of the nations, you have to do something. You take that risk. Like I said earlier, risk is a new opportunity. So put in the work. So you put in the work, think long term, even while in short term. So it means that when you invest in some particular things like mutual funds or your stocks in the market, we've done your analysis. There are a lot of things you have to do. That's another thing for stock. to know which company to actually invest in, what stock to invest in. There is a way, eh? There is a way to do that, but I can't do that here. So you start from getting your ROI from those. Don't, because you invested 1 million and you see 30% increase in just 1 month, and you want to withdraw. No, you leave it. That's how to build wealth. So you should follow the news, know how it affects your decision. There's general news, there is institutional news. General news like Elon Musk, like uh, what's it called? Donald Trump. Whenever he release news, like what he said in May, he said everybody should go and buy stocks. So the stock market now start booming. So follow the news, and it affects your decision. And I'm not seeing my slides because of uh, the information as I'm seeing here. So I think with that, I've been able to, I know you've been able to learn a lot of stuff about, the money, just the way uh, love has languages. We have 5 love languages. I know you have it, words of affirmation, buying of gifts and all. Words, money also has languages. And I said two things about two languages that it speaks. It speaks the language of spend me. This 1,000 is speaking spending, and it's also speaking investment. Your ability to know what to do with it depends on you, yourself, and not the system. So it's not the system problem. Now it is you problem. The system is there. We have the real estate, we have the stock, we have the mutual funds, the commercial paper, but you are the problem. So I would just say, I will draw the curtain here now. I hope you guys had a wonderful session, listening to me talk and teach you about, investment and stock and how that's and sharing all those data, to support you, to take investment very, very serious, not as a second plan, but as a main plan. So I hope you guys have learned. And if you have any question, just drop it. You know, yeah, you need to read about commercial paper, mutual funds. So just drop any question you need, on the chat box. And you can follow me on X, Instagram at Fela Wole for more investment tips, and you can follow me on LinkedIn to Adiwale Fela Wole David, for sharing some investment tips on how you can invest in all. So thank you very much, Beta Heads, for having me around. And I want to say thank you to the management and to everybody. And hope to do this, do some masterclass on this, much more later. Thank you very much. Bye.
Wow, wow, wow. Amazing. Amazing. That was such an interesting and revealing session. How many of us are still here? We're still here. We have our last speaker for tonight already backstage and is going to come up immediately. Just before we move on to that, you could have heard Mr. Wally mentioned that there's going to be a master class. So specifically for the Hack the Money language, what we have done is that we have created a program, a course on stocks and stocks trading that will be available, less than 2 3 weeks after this event. So be on the lookout for that. If you're following us, if you're not following us, you can also subscribe. We'll be posting it on this YouTube channel. So subscribe. Those courses are going to be available. We want to provide as much value as possible. So we want to provide courses on stocks, courses on stocks trading, learning about commercial papers, mutual funds, Web3 opportunities. We have a lot of Web3 facilitators that are not on Act the Money language with us, but subsequent programs they are going to be there with us. So I want to encourage you guys, be on the lookout. Better X has exciting things planned out for you. So very quickly, I want us with a round of applause in the chat box. I want us to appreciate Mr. Wale. Say thank you so much. Thank you for that amazing session. We have our last speaker for tonight, Mr. Olatunji Gbeson. He's an amazing speaker when it comes to finances. You can go through his Instagram page. There's just so much wealth of knowledge that would be communicated. And tonight is going to be talking to us on multiplying and diversifying our income, multiplying and diversifying our income. So I want you to stay tuned, stay at alert. Mr. Olatunji Besson is going to take us on a ride. You're welcome, sir. We're so happy to have you here. The floor is yours now, sir.
Thank you very much, Coyote. Can everyone hear me? Just to confirm, everyone can hear me clearly. It would be great if we can see the chat box just to say that yes, you guys can hear me. Um, I'm here to tell stories and I'm here to just with you guys. I mean, Wally has done a bit of the work, trying to lay the foundation to most of the things I will be talking on and touching base on this evening. And I think I'd like to pick up from where Wally stopped. You know, Wally was trying to highlight the different ways um, by which you can start off your investment journey. And just like Aduni said, investment as first plan, not second or third. And over the years, right? I mean, I've been in this space, and one of the things that I have come to understand with people that are intentional about building wealth is that they create a system to their journey of wealth creation. So it's a system to wealth creation and wealth multiplication. Now, there are usually three different, it's a three-prong approach, right? So, first of all, you need to be able to build wealth, which was largely what Wally spoke about, right? You need to be able to build. So, in building wealth, right, there are a lot of things that you need to look at for. How do I go about it? What are the processes? What sort of investment opportunities should I be looking out for? What sort of approach should I take? What are the economic indices or index that I need to be able to build wealth? Now, the second part of it is sustaining wealth, right? The first is to build, the second is to sustain. Now, it is very possible that over a period of time, you've been able to build wealth or you've been able to build capital, right? But at some point, there are possibilities that you lose all that you have built. And that's why, more often than not, people are caught in between the three prongs. So you're able to build wealth, and then without sustaining it, you want to jump to multiplying wealth. And that is what affects a lot of young people. That is the issue a lot of younger persons face, because you are stuck in between sitting and saying, okay, I've been able to use the different platforms, right? Oh, so it is RiseVest I'm using, and I've been able to, over a period of time, being able to save up, and I'm now building wealth. So I can comfortably sit back and say, I have been able to build technically 10 million naira as my wealth capital to say, okay, I have this monies and I'm actually trying to do a lot with it. Now, that is just you building. Sustaining it means that with or without any sort of impact, any external influence that comes shaking your way, your 10 million naira cannot diminish. You need to build it to a certain level that you have a minimum benchmark, even when the tides come against you. You need to be able to look at it and say that irrespective of what is happening, you are able and very much able to create that balance for yourself. And then the third part, which is what I'm going to focus on largely, is multiplying and diversifying your wealth. And again, I am using wealth and income. I'm going to, use them interchangeably. Now, when we talk about wealth and income, as much as people like to say they are different, right? I mean, they are different, but income is the input you need to create your wealth. Income is the input you need to create your wealth. So see it as you till the ground, right? And then you plant something into the ground, right? And then you begin to nurture it. Your income, which is what comes into your pocket, what you are bringing in, is not for you to expend totally. It is for you to set a portion of it aside to build wealth sustain that wealth, and begin to think of multiplication. And in modern day, there are 1,001 ways for us to diversify our income. 1,000 ways. I'll tell a story quickly. I'm an entrepreneur. I run a couple of businesses. And I remember that a couple years back when I started running my business, right? I had the first set of staff, and it was quite tough trying to maintain the daily overhead, right? And also trying to ensure that we keep paying salaries. And what was important for me to do at that point was to get to a point where I, as the founder of the business, the owner of the business, I needed to take myself out of the equation in terms of salary to create a sustainable approach for the business. Now, the question I needed to ask myself really was then, if I have to do this, what then do I need to survive on? Because primarily, as a business owner, my source of income is my salary. So I had to come back, and I sat down and I started asking myself, what other skill sets do I have? What other things can I do? What other capabilities do I have? What other capacities do I have? And when I sat down, I took my pen and I wrote out a long list of all the other things that I could do out of my regular line of business. And guess what? When I started writing them down, I started asking myself, if I am to do X, Y, Z, right? Can people pay me for this skill set that I have? Can people pay me for this skill set that I have? Can people pay me for this skill set that I have? Can I monetize this skill set that I have? And this is what happened, guys. When I finished, I was able to identify 6 things that I was currently doing for people, and I was not charging them any money for. And I told myself, if I start to charge people for doing this for them, for doing that for them, for doing X, Y, Z for them, right? What I can then do is that I can free up my income from just the business and then have multiple other sources of income coming into my wealth purse. And the moment I have multiple sources, right, I can then determine how to sustain myself, build wealth, sustain the wealth, and begin to think of multiplying wealth. Let me say this. The reason a lot of us cannot think beyond just survival is because we have conditioned ourselves to live from hand to mouth. So it's about the ongoing activity. Every day, what we are just doing, let's just keep doing it. As long as I can meet my need, I can pay my rent, I can put food on my table. That has conditioned you to living on a sustenance mode, on a survivalist mode. Life is meant to be lived beyond survival. Everything is beyond survival. It's beyond just waking up and being able to pay yourself and pay the bills. And here is the thought. So you must first of all identify what you've got in your hands. You must be able to identify the things that you've got in your hands. Oh, I work 9 to 5, but I have seen that over a period of time, my friends come to me to tell me to help them sketch out something. And at every point in time, when I sketch this thing out, they like it. Can you monetize that gift? Oh, when they want to do anything in school, they ask me to moderate it. Can I then begin to read up on how to be a better event moderator so that when people ask me to come, I can charge them additional 50K or 100K that I did not budget for? So I charge them 50,000 naira to moderate their event. What you have done is you have diversified your source of income, and you are thereafter multiplying your wealth, because the 50,000 naira you've gotten, if you can get 6 gigs in a space of 2-3 months, that is 300,000 naira. Take that 300,000 naira and buy Okomu Okomu Oil PLC stock, or you put it in a commercial paper, or you go and buy Transcorp Hilton, or you buy Fidelity Bank shares, and you wait it out. You would see that by the end of the year, your 300,000 naira would have perhaps done some good numbers. That same 50,000 naira that you despised from just saying, okay, I can tell people that, okay, if I hold the mic, I can help you anchor your event and moderate your event, right, has now become your free source of wealth creation and multiplication. So you see that a lot of times, the thing that happens to us is the fact that we do not think outside the box. We expect that when it comes to the issue of wealth creation, of income multiplication, there has to be a very theoretical approach to it. There's nothing theoretical about it. It's a very practical way. Jokingly, I tell people that in the last 1 year, most of my salaries, I have plowed it back into the business. Very intentional, because my business is expanding. From one, we are springing out into 4 different businesses. So I am plowing back every money that comes to me back into the business. But guess what? I have lived consistently on every other source of income. I discovered, guys, that over a period of time, people will come and ask me for business advice. So what I had to do was I started looking for opportunities to facilitate. So I got engaged as a faculty in a business school that I facilitate 3 cohorts in a year. But those 3 cohorts that I facilitate in a year pays me good enough money. I regularly sit down and I have public speaking engagements that pays me good money, talking about the same thing I'm talking to you guys about. So you've seen that all I had to do was to introspect deeply, think through my capacities, and I plugged them into my source of wealth creation. And from identifying one, and let me tell you the story. So, and I will use my story, right, so that you guys can relate. I discovered that over a period of time, people were always coming to me to say, oh, I'm trying to do this business. What do you think? Then I sit down and I talk, and they say thank you, and then they leave. Some of them don't even remember to say thank you. They just shake your hand and they go and execute the business. You know, interestingly, one of my friends whose business I was very instrumental into us starting. So let me tell, I'll tell 2 stories. The first one, I remember that there was a lady I had met at one event, and you know, it was somewhere in Ota, and she was coming back to Abeokuta, and I was also coming to Abeokuta that period. So we had driven together in the car, and you know, she sat at the back with me, my driver, and all of that. And then, you know, whilst we were in the car, we were just gisting to say, okay, what's up with you? What do you do? And all of that. And you know, people get very idealistic. To say, oh, I'm almost done. I'm looking for where to, you know, I'm looking for opportunities in NNPC and all of that. And very, you know, how you ladies do it, very idealistic about what she wanted with life. And then, you know, we got talking, what does your mom do and all of that. She was like, oh, my mom, she has like a very big salon and all of that. I was like, so why are you thinking of internship or looking for a job outside of this? I think that your mom has got a great business. You do this thing yourself. Why not sit with it? I was like, no, all the entire story. 2 years down the line, I just see somebody do a flyer to say, oh, she's selling wigs, she's making wigs, she's doing all of that. And in 2 years, right, from looking for a job in oil and gas, I see that what she's now built for herself is a very big salon. Unisex salon. So she has in-house hair making, she does bridal hair, she does multiple stuff. that is fetching our income just by introspecting and thinking of how to use our skills to generate wealth for ourselves. Now, that was an instance that I had. I also had another friend who was thinking of doing a business, and the person had come to me and I had sketched and sketched and sketched, wrote everything down, and I shared it with the person, and the person left. Right? Years after, this person got awarded one Young People's Award and all of that. And I paused the person and I said, I hope you remember, right, that we both sat down together to create what your business is now. And the person was like, oh, yes, I remember. I remember those days when you just sit down. And I mean, this person literally just wanted to kill off the idea of the business. Now, I sat down one day and I looked at it and I'm like, I think I'm really wasting my time. Because if I've helped two people that are now doing extremely well, they don't even remember enough, right? They don't remember enough to say thank you. I'm the one that has to remind them. So why am I not charging people for this thing? So what I did was that for every conversations people would start having with me one-on-one, I started putting a fee to it. Oh, for the longest, people invite me for speaking engagements and I will go and I will share and everybody will come and clap and say, oh, this is powerful. And guess what? I wasn't getting any remuneration for it. So what I did really was that I started putting money on these things and people were paying. People were actually paying. So it was just a function of me sitting down, and I realized that, oh, if I'm able to do this, right, and I'm able to put things together in proper perspective, I can actually make a whole lot more money from sharing knowledge. Nothing extra, nothing out of the blues, just me doing what I know how to do best. So guys, you see that there is no magic to wealth creation. I'll speak about three other things. So first of all, I've spoken about the potential of you diversifying your income, right, and building and amassing wealth when you are able to look at the skills you have and monetize them. Enough of doing Oshofri for people. Money follows value. Money follows value. So if you've been able to create value for yourself, then ensure that you get remunerated accordingly for the value that you are creating. And I will say this, in this generation, one source of income is not enough, because you have one source of income and you have 99,000 source of expenses. Bills are chasing you, girls are chasing you, lifestyle is chasing you, everything is chasing you, but you have one source of income. That's why you see a guy that is earning as much as $1 million in a month. At the end of the month, he's still complaining about being broke. Because there are too many channels connected to just one single source. So you need to be able to plug the multiple sources as they are coming into multiple channels. So you have 6-7 sources of income that are actually quenching the fiery dart of the multiple sources of expenses. I have people that in a year, they have tied their different expenses to different interest they earn on different money. So the interest they earn from their perhaps commercial paper portfolio is used for vacation. One is used for rent. This one is used for this. And the capitals are intact. And they build this wealth with so much ease. I hope you know that on a normal day, the Better X conference, if we had charged everybody a fee of 50,000 naira, 100,000 naira, people would have paid. It's a function of what you have the capacity to do that determines how big your pocket can get. The second thing I will talk about, so I spoke about the possibility, right, of you introspecting and determining what you can monetize with your skills. The second thing that determines how well you can diversify and multiply your earnings, and I'm not going to speak about abstract things you can relate with, right, is your ability, right, to build a great social capital. Money understands social circle. I'll say that again. Money, wealth creation understands social circle. I hope you know that if within your circle of friends, you guys are not having transactions, right, that exceed a certain amount, you cannot think of multiplying your wealth to that level. If constantly at every point in time, the people you gather yourself around with are talking in thousands, your ability to create wealth and multiply your sources of income cannot exceed thousands. So you constantly will remain limited to your social circles. But imagine that you go to an environment, even if you don't have as much money as they do, but you sit down in their midst and you are hearing transactions worth multi-millions of naira. Let me tell you what begins to happen to you. Your mind, your capacity to think begins to expand. The value you will begin to get from the conversations happening there begins to expand. Oh, they may not give you the money, but what they are depositing in you keeps you awake every night, and you are asking, if these people are thinking it, then there's something wrong with me. If these people are discussing multi-million naira, that means I have the capacity to generate this much. And you begin to sit down and begin to look at yourself. What do I need to cut off? What do I need to readjust? What do I need to reshape? To be able to align, to be able to drive home the point. Money understands social circles. Money understands social circle. I'll say it again. Money, wealth understands social circle. That's why, again, I like the example that what's it called used. What's his name? Falawale, the speaker before me. I hope I got his name right. And which was the Temi Otelola's wedding. I hope you know that the people that were there were people within the same social circle. I hope you know. Very simple and straightforward. The same set of people, the same set of people. Don't forget that if you listen to, and I mean, I think people should listen to it. Listen to what what's it called? His name, Femi Otedola said, right? When he was speaking about what's the name? Dangote. He was talking about 50 years relationship. That's what I was talking about. He has had 50 years relationship with Abu Samad. He has known Dangote for about 40 years. He said he used to look at him from afar, but every day he would stroll down to his house to go and look at his Rolls Royce. You cannot grow beyond. You cannot grow your wealth beyond what you hear. You cannot grow beyond the things that you hear and the things that you see. There is, see guys, I came to realize something. There is a propensity for you as a human to grow beyond your current limit. But the limitation resides largely on the people that are tied to you. If every day you wake up, and all that you see and all that you hear, right, is the limiting words of your environment, what eventually happens is the environment begins to constrain your mind. The environment begins to dictate the pace at which your mind can work. A lot of us on this call, a lot of people here, and again, I'm a millennial and I'm not apologetic about being a millennial. I can tell you that the difference between a millennial and a Gen Z is different. It's a function of the things we hear, the things we see, the things our parents conditioned our minds to understand. And I'll create that balance quickly. Now, our parents largely, and again, Falawale said it, largely invested in the stock market. But don't forget that there was a period in Nigeria when the stock market crashed and a lot of them lost money. And because of the crash in the stock market and how they lost money, they incited that fear in the minds of a lot of us. And that's why for millennials, what we could grapple with were the other type of investment, the very low risk, medium risk type of investment. That is why my generation is not entirely investment savvy, because our parents heavily invested in stock, they got burnt by stock, and their recovery strategy was to not go into stock but look for treasury bills and the likes. But there was a generation that came after us, the Gen Z, that had access to Web3, that had access to cryptocurrency, that had access to alternative finance, and they became more hungry than us. So what you will see is that the chances of an average millennial, right, growing his wealth and multiplying their earnings faster is limited in some sort of way to that of a Gen Z. Social capital. Go and check it. Every millennial, right, that has been able to break free from that hold, they've been able to rely heavily on their social circle, and everybody belongs to almost the same social circle. The very hungry millennials are very hungry. The very docile ones are very, very docile. So you need to build and invest in your social capital. Because in multiplying your earnings, these are the people that will show you the different pathways to the multiplication. They are the ones that will be pointing you to the different directions that you should go. At every point in time, they will literally show you to say, okay, go this way. These are the kind of conversations. So build your social capital. It is a problem if every day when you wake up and you scroll through your phone, right, you cannot potentially have 5-6 friends that you could spin off a business together. So you need to be able to think beyond the box, think outside your immediate circle, and begin to build a circle for yourself that understands that wealth creation is dependent on people. People buy from people that they know and that they trust and that they assume belongs to their social circle. The reason all of you on this call are listening to me is that by perception, all of you think that I have something that you don't have. So by default, you want to be in my circle. And that's why you guys are listening to me. So all of us, you must be intentional about creating a circle of friends, a circle of association, right? That is either dreaming of where you are going or are there already. And guys, is a very intentional play. You can joke about everything, but don't joke about the people that speak into your ears and catch your vision. The last thing that I'll talk about, right, that is important for you to diversify and multiply your earnings, right, is your positioning. Your positioning. People don't give money to who they don't trust. I have played in the VCPE space, invested in a couple of businesses. Guys, guess what? No matter how fantastic your business idea is, the owner, the co-founders of the business or the founder of the business is as important as the business itself. the founder is as important as the business itself. So as they are doing due diligence on the businesses, they are doing due diligence on the owner of the business. Where does he go? Where does he live? Who does he talk to? Who are his friends? People go as far as checking your social media page. What are the things that you post? If you are that kind of person that consistently all that you put out is your Oblé life, Lalale Friday life, people will not attach certain level of seriousness to you. Nobody will. And that's being honest, because everybody looks at you and they look at what you are putting out. If your approach to your external positioning does not connote some level of value, nobody chases after you. Nobody comes for you. Nobody tries to put money in your hands. So whilst there's a lot of strategy around, oh, let's create wealth, let's build wealth, and I can tell you 25 ways to build wealth, which was largely what Folawole had done. And I'm like, okay, let's speak to more real things. Oh, I've been able to start saving and I've saved 1 million naira. The real truth is your 1 million naira is somebody's profit on a monthly basis. So you may think that, oh, you need technical knowledge. I mean, he spoke a lot about the technical things. I can teach you on how to create a portfolio. To say, okay, on a monthly basis, what can my portfolio return? I can teach you to say, okay, in constructing your portfolio, these are the things that you need to do. You need to do a risk appetite test to know whether you are high risk, you are medium risk, or you are low risk. If you are high risk, this is how to create your portfolio. So you put a lot of your money in your high risk portfolio. And by high risk, we make cryptocurrency, a bit of stock. If you are medium risk, then that means you are a bit conservative. You do more of real estate, more of stock, more of a little bit of alternative finance, and then money market and fixed income security. If you are low risk, then you can do all of that. Then you can now begin to take profit and then reinvest your profit. Those are very systemic ways to wealth creation. But those things will literally limit you to what you've been able to build with your capital. But I am saying to you that there are multiple ways of creating wealth. Your built up capital is one, but your ability to generate more money, your ability to sit and think of opportunities that comes your way, one transaction that can give you multiple income, that literally you will combine half of it and put it in an investment portfolio and will start doing well. I hope you know that there are people that they have their 9 to 5 and they have their 6 to 8. So they typically sleep for 1 hour every day. As they are closing one, they are trying to realign themselves with another. I hope you know that there are people that have 9 to 5 on a daily basis. But guess what? In order to diversify their source of income and multiply their earnings, what they are looking out for are opportunities on the side. One question you need to ask yourself, one question is, what have I been doing for free? You really need to ask yourself, what have you been doing for free? If there's anyone on this call that people have come back to you consistently to ask your opinion on something, to ask for, oh, what do you think about this thing? To ask you, oh, do you think that this is nice? Oh, do you think that this is okay? And at every point in time, you become their bounce off board, right? It's because you have something. Commercialize that thing that you have. And once you are commercializing it, that means you also now need to start positioning properly and developing yourself. I woke up one day and I looked at my entire Instagram page and I said, no, there are certain things I can no longer put here. And I had to start deleting and archiving certain things. And I'm like, there is a perception that I must have that for anybody to take me serious, for if I'm going to give somebody a bill to speak at your event of $1 million, there's a certain perception that you must have. Sometimes it is not about the follower, it is about the content. People look at your page, they see how organized your page is, right? They see the content and the value coming out from a 6-7 paragraph that you've written on Instagram, and they're like, this person has something I don't have. I will pay to have this person. Some of you work in organizations, right? And they don't know that you're a photographer. So the day they need somebody else to take headshots, corporate headshots, they call somebody from the outside. And the only reason is because when people look at your post, the pictures that you post yourself, they are so haggard looking. But yet, you are complaining that your salary, your take home is not taking you home. Forgetting that you have an opportunity to expand your income. Guys, more often than not, we are usually the architect of our own misfortune. Oh no, there were so many things that our parents did that literally left them at where they were. Everybody in their time wanted to become a civil servant because that was like the next best thing after sliced bread. But there was more to life. There is more to life. There is more to pensions and gratuity. I read the story of a young man who at the age of 25 resigned and retired from active work because he sold his shares in the company he was, Money Point. At the age of 25. The sad reality is, if all of us on this call, if I give a blank check of 25 million naira and I ask you, what would you be doing with the 25 million naira? It shows where our mind is, how far our mind is from value. Some of you, your friends, you have a solid business idea, very solid business idea that can help you multiply your earnings, that can help you diversify your earnings, but you don't have the right set of people in your midst in your circle to even invest in your business. Yet you are so eager to post on WhatsApp story. For who exactly? I hope you know that there are people that don't know that WhatsApp story exists because they don't check. So you need to understand that there are 3 key things that can help you diversify and multiply your earnings. Every other speaker that has spoken, I am so sure that they've spoken about how to make money. But what I want to do is a radical shift in your mind, that you wake up tomorrow morning and you are saying, no, I think there's more to what I can do. First off, and most importantly, you must think beyond the box. Sit down this night and ask yourself critical questions. What are the things that people tell me I do so well? What are the things that people tell me I do so well? What are the things that people would always come back to me to ask for answers for? What do my friends think I do the most? And when you have an answer to that, you then write it down and say, do I think people can pay me for this? If I wake up tomorrow morning and I'm saying I'm offering this as a service, can they pay me? If they cannot pay me right now, what do I need to do so that they can start to pay me? You highlight all of these things and you put them out and you say, okay, these are things that can give me free money. Guys, I didn't know that there were certain things that was as sweet as free money. There was a day somebody just bossed me and said, oh, they wanted me to come and speak at an event. In my very early days of speaking, they wanted me to come and speak at an event. I should send my speaker's brief and also send them all the things. I sent what they asked me to send. They were now asking me that, oh, how much do I charge? I said, I don't charge. I will just come. I'll use my fuel, spend my time, spend my resources to go there. And then one day, I was organizing an event. And usually I've done multiple events, different events. And when people come, we package stuff for them. Thank you for coming, gift. And then I was going to invite this lady to speak at my event. And it was a virtual event. And she told me, to speak at your virtual event, I'm going to charge you ₦1,000,000. I said, for what? I looked at the person with all due respect. I am not so sure she will say what I don't know. I mean, in terms of where we place ourselves together, I am not so sure that she's more intelligent than I am. But what I saw that day was somebody has seen an opportunity in diversifying and multiplying her earnings, and she's taking hold of it. From that day, I decided to start putting value on myself. The second most important thing is your social circle. For some of you, your problem is not that you cannot be wealthier, you cannot earn more than you are earning right now. The problem is the people you have chosen to surround yourself with are blocking and masking your view. For some of them, they've kept your mind so limited that you cannot think outside the box. So you also need to reevaluate your social circle. There are certain people that you shouldn't talk to, not because they are not good enough, but because where you are headed, they cannot get you there. So apologies, we will meet in future. But at the moment, I need to take my life seriously. I hope you know that Bra Femi, when I say Bra Femi, I mean Bra Femi Otedola, has other friends. Perhaps he has friends that they were in school together. Have you ever asked yourself where they are? Stop forming with bestie with people that are not going anywhere. Let your besties be people that are hungry. So that when you are cracking billionaire joke, they understand, they can relate. I hope you know that billionaires joke are not funny to people that are not billionaire. It's only billionaires that can understand. There are certain transactions, there are certain deals that when you decide to talk about, the average mind cannot comprehend. So invest in your relationship and social circle. The last thing, ensure you are positioning yourself as someone who has a plan to grow their wealth and diversify their income. For some of you, the chart from here, right, will be that you will go back, you go and look at your LinkedIn page. That picture of yourself 10 years ago that you kept there, you first of all go and remove it and you look for a proper headshot and put it there. Proper headshot. You go to your Instagram page, all the nonsense things that you've posted there that does not look like something that will make people take you serious, you archive them. I hope you know that there are some people that have over 100 million followers and they have just one post. You need to create the picture of who you want to be so that when people, right, want to entrust you with more, when you are looking for opportunities, when you are knocking doors, the doors will open on their own accord because people have checked you out and they know that you look like them. There are certain things I do as a matter of personal principle. If I'm leaving my house and I'm stepping out of my estate, I dress the way I would dress as if I'm going to a far place. Because whether I agree to it or not, I'm a celebrity. And my celebrity status always brings me money. I may not be popular, but I see myself as a celebrity because I speak at places. So I don't want somebody to see me on the road and then they see me in Dunlop slippers and I'm looking tattered and homeless, and they'll be like, she be this person that is charging us how much for event, or this is the person that is saying we should come and buy course, or this is the person that says, oh, you know that for some of you, you even upload videos of yourself, right, speaking the wrong way, or you are writing on your WhatsApp status and you are not cross-checking the thing you are writing. And then the next day, you are telling somebody that you are a copywriter that is blowing wrong grammar. And then you now say people should pay for value. What value have you displayed? So you need to position yourself right. Sell yourself the way you want to make money. The difference between a bottle of water at a restaurant and the one at Kuto Market is a function of packaging and the place you are buying it from. The content and the container is the same. What is different is the location where you are buying, the positioning. The same Eva water you will buy at Kuto Market at whatever price is the same Eva water you buy at Parking, but at a different pricing. So there has to be a positioning. You need to put yourself where people can remunerate you for what you are worth. So again, I hope this night, what I have done is to create a shift in your mind that when it comes to wealth creation journey, there are multiple ways to create wealth. But there are 3 basic principles which I've shared today that would help you open all of those doors. Again, in your journey, if you forget any other thing this night, there are 2 things that I would not want you to forget. First of all, it is important for you to build wealth. You must be able to sustain the wealth before you start multiplying it. You cannot multiply what you have not sustained. You must have done it over and over. You must have kept the money over and over before you start multiplying it. The second part of what I've said is that as an assignment for everybody this night, sit down and introspect and ask yourself critical questions. What skill sets do I have that can fetch me more money? Secondly, do I have the right people within my circle to help me create and diversify my wealth? And then the third thing, am I positioned rightly to attract the type of money that I want? Am I positioned rightly, right, to multiply my income the way I so deserve? And with this viewpoint of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that it is possible for you to build wealth, sustain wealth, and radically multiply your wealth. Thank you very much for having me, Better X Growth Conference, and it's been great engaging with everyone this evening. Thank you. Oh, I think you are muted, except I'm the only one that can hear you. Can anyone hear him? I cannot hear you in case you're speaking.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. That was a powerful session. That was very immersive, very enlightening. I mean, it was much more than I personally, to be honest, was even expecting. I didn't, in my wildest dream, I didn't think that that was it. And true to what we're told when we're reaching out to get you on board, this is even like it was said about Solomon, the Queen of Sheba lost her spirit. This was really amazing. Thank you. I kept running out of this place to go and tell my guys that, are you guys hearing this? Are you listening to this? Very amazing. Thank you so much, sir. We're so grateful to have you. Thank you for doing this for Better X. Thank you for sharing from your heart, giving us real life experiences, real life examples, even within your circle of people that, I mean, leaving an oil and gas pursuit to start up a business idea, and then seeing that business idea blows up. So even realizing that you were giving advice to people and they were not taking cognizance that I got this counsel from this person, and then it just dawned on you that, oh, maybe if I had put a charge on this, you would have realized the value you were getting. And that was just so much. Thank you so much, sir. We're so grateful to have you. I'm sure that our community were really, really impacted by your session. In fact, I was thinking if there was a way we could just get your session out and just repost it on YouTube, because I know that a lot of people would need these lessons. Thank you so much, sir. We're so grateful to have you. Guys, please, can everybody still hear me? Can everybody hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, so I'm not so sure about the person. We'll
Oh,
see.
okay. Thank you so much, sir. Um, Please, guys, if you have any question for Mr. Tunji Gbeson, it's we are overshot our time, but I'm sure he'll be gracious enough to take one or two questions. So if there's any question, please just put it in the chat box. We'll quickly address it and then we'll move on from that. Thank you. Any question? Anybody? Does anybody have any question? Or that's just a lot. We have assignments to go and attend to this night. If anything, introspect, go and check your Instagram page, revamp your Instagram page, archive the post that needs to be archived. You need to position yourself as someone that is deliberate about diversifying and multiplying your income. So we have a lot of assignments to attend to tonight. So if you have any question in the comments, just drop it in the comments if you have any question. And if you don't have any, we can just proceed and go on and allow Mr. Beson to just get his rest. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for coming on board. We really
Thank you very
appreciate
much
you.
for having me. Thank you, everyone.
Wow, that was an enlightening session. Honestly, my heart is really full. My heart is really full. Typing on the chat box, taking notes. That was, I feel it was even personal for me as well, because um, he hinted at some of the things I had shared initially when I led my session, but he expanded on it with much more clarity, and that was brilliant for me. That was really educative for me. So thank you so much, sir, and thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for staying through. Mr. Wale did an awesome, amazing job. Like I hinted at earlier, we're going to have a course on stocks trading and stocks available for your perusal. So be on the lookout for that. We have so many initiatives still planned out. We have programs specifically for entrepreneurs. We have those that are interested in getting into the Web3 space. We have sessions, we have courses planned out for that. So if you're not yet subscribed, I want you to do that right now. Hit that subscribe button and register, and just subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also go on Instagram, look for Better X for Growth, and follow that page. We are having so many things planned for our community. So many things planned for our community. So with that, thank you guys so much for joining. Have the Money language was more than we imagined it to be. It was a tremendous success. It was amazing. Thank you for participating. Thank you for lending your voice. Thank you for committing your time. We appreciate you and we look forward to seeing you again. With that being said, bye for now. Next time we want to hear from you. Tell us about your money multiplying stories and how much you have progressed from where you currently are right now to where you're going to be. And we know that you're going to have amazing stories to tell us. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night rest. God bless you. Bye for now.
People will like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, try catch cruise. We are happy fellows, we just one groove. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows, we just one groove. If you see me happy, no the vex for me. I don't pay my dues, I don't get problem with anybody. I define money, it been hard for me, but I know these blessings go reach everybody. Now God they run out, if he easy do it. I know God like to chop your bitterness. Not be my job at all. Cause now God they run out, if he easy do it. I know God like to chop your bitterness. Happiness my own. People will like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us,